I'm Stephen Armijo, class of '07 and current theater director here at St. Pius X School, and I am inviting you to take a seat in history. The largest reason for a change in seats is understandably this theater has remained largely unchanged since before Pius even moved out here to what was formerly St. Joseph's campus and the University of Albuquerque. And so because of that, this is a theater with a ton of history. However, it is an old theater, and not only is it an old theater, but these chairs, if my understanding is correct, came all the way from the Albuquerque Little Theater, which means that these chairs precede even like the building of this theater. So the chairs themselves, while old, reliable, and certainly have fond memories of now at this point, are long overdue for a renovation. I think of my time here at St. Pius, my first like golden memories, and I think the place where I really found my identity, my passion, my future, my calling, and where I feel like I became a Sartan was in the fine arts department. My freshman year, I took studio art class with Dr. Lopez. I auditioned for Godspell for Miss Ramos at the time, and it was in this space, in this building, and working with our visual artists and performing artists back in the day, that made me fall in love with SPX and become a lifelong Sartan. One of the coolest things about this project is that it's a touch point between the old, and not just St. Pius history, but U of A and St. Joseph's and Jim Morley and all the like different performers and creators that have inhabited both of these stages, and then also a connection to the new. And so if you, for whatever reason, even if, I have friends who didn't go to St. Pius that have seen every show I've directed here, and this is a theater that's like become home for them. For many years, we used to have a kids theater program that used to operate in this theater, and a lot of those kids have memories of like growing up here. I know theater companies that have used this as rehearsal space. What I think is really cool about this project is that theaters are spaces that are both tied to where they're at and also tied to the art that's made here. And so I think there are a ton of different stakeholders that are even larger than just the St. Pius community and the St. Pius alumni community, that can think of incredible performances that they saw in stage 1 and stage 2. And so to be able to have an opportunity to build something new here and also honor yourself, a show that you were a part of, a director or a teacher that really moved you, maybe a castmate that you want to memorialize. I think this is like this great melding of taking what makes this theater great and then also transforming it and making it a theater that will continue to do that for generations to come.